Hi, and welcome back to Yoga with Tim. I'm Tim, and today I'm here with Amber. She's going to be demonstrating while I teach. Let's get started today's practice. Lie down onto your back and Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. So lying down on your back is a great way to start the practice because it can help you to ground, calm, relax. We hold a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders and our hips. So as you relax here, on the exhalation, let those areas start to calm down and relax. And you can feel from the grounding and support of the floor that your body's more willing to relax, so that when we go to move through the poses today, you can move with more integrity and better spinal alignment. Let's practice integrating our core with our arm movements, and then we'll get flowing. Take your arms up in the air, hook your thumbs, and gently pull your thumbs out to the side as you straighten your elbows. On your exhalation, feel your rib cage drop in and down. As you inhale, slowly take your arms back, but don't let your ribs tip up at all. See how far the shoulder can move without letting your middle lift. As you exhale, inhale to stretch your arms back. Exhale to bring your arms back up. Inhale, hold, reach the arms all the way back. And as you hold the arms back, use the exhalation to draw the rib cage in and down. Reach your hips out of your lower back and lengthen through the tip of your tailbone towards your heels. Now keep the arms stretched back as you bring your knees together. And one leg at a time, stretch the legs out along the ground. Bring the inner borders of your feet together. And as you press out through your heels, roll the thighs in and down so your knees point straight up. As the thigh bones descend, notice how your lower back wants to lift. Lengthen through your tail, draw the ribs back in. Now bring your right knee to your chest, hands to your knee. Curl yourself up to your right knee, arms forward. Hug in your middle and lift your left leg halfway from the ground. Slowly change legs. As you're holding here, reach the back ribs and the buttocks away from each other. Slowly change legs. Keep space from the back ribs and buttocks. Slowly change legs. Change legs. Bring your hands up and over to the outside of your right knee. Change sides. Change sides. And change sides. Bring your arms forward, holding that left knee and right leg where they are. Now lift your right leg halfway to the sky and stretch your left leg out to meet it. Reach the buttocks out of the lower back. Hug your front ribs in. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up to seated. Stretch back into downward facing dog. Step your right foot up to your right thumb. Lower your left knee down. So we're gonna stretch out the hip flexors a little bit now. Bring your hands to your right knee and slowly start to upright yourself. Raise your arms up. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Left leg. Bring your left leg up. Step your foot. Lower your back knee. Bring your hands to your left knee and start to upright yourself. Raise your arms up. Hands down. Step back. Inhale into plank pose. Lie down onto your belly. Clasp your hands behind your back. Press the tops of the feet down and lift your shoulders, head, chest up off the mat, but keep your chin tucked. Now stretch your arms out into a T position, straight out to the side. Press down through your outer thigh bones. Press to the tops of your feet and lift your kneecaps. From your navel down, press down. From your navel up, take the spine in and up. Last one, bring your arms into a W position. And feel the backs of the armpits, backs of the shoulders turn on. Good, then lower yourself down. Stretch back into downward facing dog. Look in between your hands. Step or hop to the top. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back into plank pose. Lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Then press straight into down dog. Bend your knees and look forward. Step or float to the front. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Back to chaturanga, exhale. Downward facing dog, stretch back. Bend your knees and look forward. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. Stand Samasthiti. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, step your right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot. Warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair pose. Stand Samasthiti. Inhale into chair pose. Now take your arms forward. Cross your left leg up and over your right. Cross your left elbow under. Now draw your navel in and start to round your back like you're going to tap your elbow down to your knee. Stay low here, but make a flat back. Now reach your heart forward. Uncross your left leg and reach it back into warrior three. Try to find that same line of energy that we started with on the back. So from your left heel, reach out through the heel. Feel the tailbone lengthen all the way out through your crown. Bend your right knee, step back into warrior one. Uncross the arms, reach up, look up, and join your palms together. Then clasp your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and wiggle your right foot to the right just a bit. Fold forward onto the inside of your right leg. You can go as deep as you like, just keep your right hip hugged in. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come back up, warrior one. Hands to the mat, step back, Vinyasa. Bend the knees and look forward. Step or float up to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair pose. Take your arms forward. Cross your right leg up and over your left. Cross your right elbow under. Then draw your navel in and start to round. Stay low, but make a flat back, reach the heart forward. Ground the left heel bone. Feel your left outer hip strong as you uncross your right leg and reach it back. Breathe through your nose as you hold here. Watch for the very end of the exhalation. Bend your knee and step back into warrior one. Uncross your arms. Reach your heart up, look up, join the palms. Then clasp your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and open your chest. Fold forward onto the inside of your left knee. Go as deep as you like, but keep your left hip hugged in. Try not to let it swing out to the side. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come back up. Raise your arms. Hands to the mat. Step back, Vinyasa. Step your right foot for warrior one. Inhale, come up. Warrior two, open up to your side. Straighten your right leg and reach into triangle pose. Bend your right knee, slide your right hand a foot in front of your foot, and step up. Bring your left hand down. Level your hips. Lower your left leg to meet your right. And fold forward. Bend your knees slightly and roll yourself up to stand. Inhale into chair pose. Take your arms forward. Lift your heels up. Now see if you can sit your hips back to in line with your knees. If the knees are healthy, lower the hips all the way to the heels. Then put your hands down onto the insides of your knees go out wide. Lean into crow pose, or just practice your deep squat for 5 breaths. Step or float back into chaturanga. Vinyasa. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, come up. Warrior two, open up to your side. Triangle pose, straighten your left leg and reach out. Bend your left knee, slide your left hand a foot in front of your foot, and step up. Bring your right hand down. Level your hips and lower your right leg to meet your left. Roll yourself up to stand. Inhale into chair pose. Take your arms forward. Lift your heels up. Slowly lower your hips to your heels and practice leaning into crow pose one more time. Chaturanga, step or float back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now set your knees down onto the ground, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Cat cow. Inhale into extension. Exhale, tuck your buttocks and round through your spine. Inhale into extension. Exhale, tuck your buttocks, round through your spine. Inhale into neutral. Now try to maintain neutral as you stretch your right leg out behind you. Notice how the middle will want to sink and the hips will want to twist open to the right. Level the hips to the ground again. Now curl your right heel to your buttock and then lift up with your right heel. If you're trying to push the ceiling up, feel your glute turn on. Keep the length through your low back. Now see if you can reach back with your left hand and maybe take a hold of your foot. Release your foot and stretch the leg back and the arm forward. Find neutral again. Zip up your middle. Squeeze your butt down. Nice job. Set your hand and your knee down. Change legs. Reach the left leg back. As the leg goes back, feel how the pelvis wants to drop. Level the hips again. Then bend the knee, curl the heel towards the buttock, and lift up higher, controlling using your muscles. Now see if you can reach back with your right hand to take a hold of your foot. Don't force it. If you can't quite get it, just pretend like you're holding. Release your foot and slowly with control take the arm forward and the leg back. Lower your hand and your knee down. Stretch back into down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Come up to stand. Bring your right heel to your buttock and reach back with your right hand to catch your foot or your ankle. Raise your left arm up. Then just like we practiced, start to reach the leg up and back behind you. Release that. Come back up to stand. Change sides. Take your left foot. Release and stand in mountain. Raise your arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Walk your hands out into downward dog. Now take your feet the width of your mat. Walk your hands in about a foot closer to your feet. Bring your left hand to your right ankle. Keep a reach back with your thighs. Release that and change sides. And release. Now bring your feet in so they're hip distance apart. Raise your right leg up behind you as you inhale. Bring your right leg up for single leg pigeon. Now if this one is too gnarly on your knee, you can just lie down on your back and do ankle to knee pose instead. Otherwise, after you've held upright in the pigeon for a few breaths, then start to walk your hands forward and maybe come down onto your elbows. Come back up. Stretch back into down dog. Change legs. Raise the left leg. And bring the leg through for single pigeon. After you've held upright for a few breaths, then start to go forward. Inhale to come back up. Plant your hands and upright your chest. Then sit over onto your left hip and bring your right leg around. Sit in Dandasana, legs stretched out. Hug your right knee up into your chest. Sit up tall, then twist to your right. Back to center. Change sides. Back to center. Stretch both legs out. Raise your arms up as you inhale. Reach for your feet, Paschimottanasana. Grab a hold of what you can. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Ground straight down through your sit bones, and as you exhale, fold deeper. Lie down on your back for Savasana. Turn your palms up at your side. Let your feet fall open. Take one last deep breath in through your nose. Fill your lungs from the bottom all the way up to the top. Keep going, fill up. And let it out. Let your body completely relax now. With each exhalation, sink a little bit deeper inward. Gently bend your knees now and roll over to your side. Press yourself up to seated. Bring your palms together. Thank you. Namaste. Make sure to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Click that red button in the bottom left-hand corner. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's practice. And leave a comment below to let us know. Thanks. We'll see you next time.